Hey guys, I know this is the beginning of the video, but I actually ruined this custom.
Maneuver it to then. Oh no! Oh.
Yo, what is up guys? So this is the second day out here with Chase, my man. Once again, a big shout out to Chase for doing this for us, because we're taking a time out of his day to actually do this. But today we're going to be working on the swishes, and what else will we be working on today?
So you're going to zigzag the swooshes in.
Yep.
First of all, glue them so the swoosh doesn't move around.
Yep.
And then from there, also doing new tongues. So we're going to add a thicker layer of foam, so you kind of get a bit more padding onto it, and, and also similar to the actual off-white.
Cool. Oh man, I'm so excited to get this started. So let's go guys. So we're going to be doing this, but we're going to try to do it and make it into
so like we're going to add another layer of foam, so it's a bit more puffy, and then from there do one single layer of stitching, so kind of it's a bit more pronounced. Glue this in place, get everything lined up. Once the glue's all set, then we'll go around and do the zigzag stitching.
Let's get in there.
So this is Chase actually tracing onto the swooshes because I didn't do a good job. So it was uneven in some of the areas, so in order to keep this all straight, Chase had to go and use a scalpel and a ruler so that everything was even and freshly cut. So it's been years since I touched a sewing machine, so I'm really rusty. As you can see here, this is Chase helping me to put the little orange tag on. But in the end, Chase sewed all the orange tags.
So this is the finished product of what Chase did. That's what it looks like. And now, what are we doing now, Chase?
I'm going to burn the excess thread off.
Why is that? Why do you have to burn it?
Just to lock it in place so it doesn't, the thread doesn't come away, and you get a cleaner finish.
Good, so good. Nice.
To make sure every time you're doing, you're moving this, that you don't have your leg lifting this up. Yeah. Now see it's starting to come down.
Well, what's coming down?
The needles. So keep move it slowly. See how it's coming down?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you can maneuver it. So then. Oh no. Okay, hang on.
Oh, I was trying to move on there. Okay, sorry.
I think we can say that. I think you're lucky and it's gone in the pre-existing holes. Look at that, they're perfectly in there. That's too good. Was that on camera? Did you get that?
Oh my gosh. So now we're cutting the threads off.
Not to leave that.
Yo guys, so I don't know if you guys saw what I did before, but I was trying to stitch these parts in. And then my leg I don't know what happened, but my leg got stuck in one of those with the pedal or whatever with the sewing machine, and it kind of went all the way through. I kept on stitching all the way here, like outside of the orange bit, but Chase was telling me that it was a miracle because I could have ruined it, but each what do you call it, of the holes, the stitch went into each of these holes that's already there, so it was just like, oh. Gosh. So yeah, Chase finished it afterwards. Now we're kind of trying to figure out if we're gonna go with the black stitching over here.
So we ended up deciding to go with the orange thread. So to attach the swooshes, we first need to glue them on so that we can get a feel of where they're gonna go. Right after that, that's when we sew them on.
Beautiful. Okay, so we had to make a decision of whether to keep the foam or not to keep the foam, and we did not decide to keep the foam. As you can see, we heated it up with the, what's it called, the hot air, the heat gun, hot air gun, hot air gun. But then I had to manually peel off all the foam, as you can see there and there. Bit of a task, but hey, we got the result that we wanted. So now we've got this pattern, as you can see here, this pattern here, and we're gonna be drawing it onto this piece of foam.
So one of the main reasons why we actually replace the original foam for the tongues is to actually make it thicker so it looked better. But another weird thing was that both tongues had different foam thicknesses, so it didn't look right. So we had to remove one eventually, and we had to use Chase's foam to make it look a whole lot better.
So these are all done. So as you can see, the padding's done for this one, and it's done for this one as well. Looking nice. Do it now, Chase.
Gonna spray the foam and the tongue, and then let it sit, and then attach it.
Cool.
Good if you had an iron.
So now we're putting the glue onto here, on this lining, and also lightly on the back of these.
After we've glued the tongues onto the leather, we need to cut them out. So here is Chase using the scalpel to cut them out. And right after that, we need to stitch it all together. And this is where we're going to do it, on the sewing machine. So sewing the tongues together can be a very delicate process. There's many ways of actually doing it, but it's good to take your time because you want to make sure that everything you do is very precise.
So what Chase is doing now is he's stitching the tongue so that they all come together. So the back lining, the foam, and also the front piece as well. So it's starting to look pretty good. You can see the tongue is actually starting to come together.
So we got a lot of work done today, but we unfortunately didn't get to finish, but we're almost there. So please join us in the next video where we finally complete the project. Please do not forget to subscribe, and please give a big thumbs up if you really like the video. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!